e we say mamo akwaba e de ba Ghana tips so jumede so kwa e say ma ACC e wo Ghana na aso no coach e de papa no kwa abro na tempa no yenko insem so na no parliament insem ACC ya speaker of parliament pamo MP for session we so no e won sensem na afi APP no amanfo said oye and the wanya the efficiency he is not above the law sempo no MP of session we so no so wakasa tell me obetima kan oh there's some how kind the sign and answer pacho say na say obepam na efi ono the wanya they say so wokohwemu a and then first time obi I disagree with idea all can mpempi no has been trained or more chere ewo brashe be the few one nti uka asem obi betimi ene wanya jobi so betimi akase de bi me no wonya adwe eno emma ohu kwan say obepam na efi parliament one tama amafo bi I show like am I disappointed in him say all pamo no to say abofra na say Bibisa if you were, so no so kwampo onye above the law or be able to say ebia or above the law. Ama makoko degi or old videos be na nko bi disrespecting no now and also one kashe yenko ne nkoshe emufu ni na yensan.
Majority whip any majority leader omonhwe no montutu no ma man nguase bi ma baby e wo sisi yi o parliament. Say yes Senya na doa anka economic crisis anka be koso pa.
Okay anka MPP anka yasum kitwa kra.
Ya mo wampani brewo Jubilee House.
Anabo nyan hwet Mr. Santos why ready na obi wa won ti asem kra si nra.
Okay.
Obi wa won ti. Aha ti na adwuma ne he enti yan hwe Mr. Santos why ready yen ti tape no.
Standing orders in this matter, but in giving you the information I've given you an idea of the expectations of the people of Ghana. That is for you to consider as part of the reports, and it's for the House to decide as to whether we will approve or disapprove those nominations. His Excellency clearly stated that he is constitutionally injuncted to do what he has done. And so it's now for you to also look at. Honorable member, you want to speak? If you want, I will grant you the opportunity. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, with all due respect to your chair, these preliminary remarks you are making are prejudicial, and I believe that as representing the good people of Sevi also, it doesn't lie in your mouth to remind us of the things that you said. Thank you.
This is a completely rude remark, and I can send you out of the house now. It lies in my authority to do so. You represent the good people of Sefiwaso. I represent the whole country. Please, Marshal, take him out of the house. Marshal, take him out of the house. I will not entertain such disrespect. It lies in my mouth.
What you said, at least, I'm going to say no Bagbin. Now, what you catch and say, retract what you said, and I say, it be a sign.
Okay, I'm not going to trust your table in here. And as I say, Muntakane speaker our parliament, the idea of yes, so my young fan to the SC and run also. Muntaka, any speaker.
Your statement is rightly placed on our rules. Mr. Speaker, where we disagree with you is your conclusion. Mr. Speaker, I want to make reference.
Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, no, na all disrespect and also he didn't say anything wrong with it. Gofu bisa say I didn't see MP way since we also MP Nidia no aha na ama with me apamo nefi parliament was almost say we leader there or say we abotre kakra and was say the bia oma wakuma edi we new side. Yenkone nkotwa so na yembre.
did you say where we disagree with
Where
you?
I disagree with you is your conclusion. Mr. Speaker, and I make reference to our standing order 76, and with your permission, I read. 76.1. Every application to Parliament shall, and I think the word there is shall, be in the form of a petition. And every petition must be presented by a member of Parliament, who shall be responsible for the observance of the rules contained in Appendix A. Mr. Speaker, I heard you said, you yourself alluded to the fact that members of Parliament could raise matter that could be referred to privileges, and civil society could equally do same. Mr. Speaker, with the greatest of respect to your office, I disagree with you vehemently when you, Mr. Speaker, want to do that yourself. Because there has to be a member of Parliament who has to do that according to our rules. Mr. Speaker,
Honorable member, read the standing order again.
Mr. Speaker, I will be careful to listen.
Read the standing order again.
Mr. Speaker, it will be good to listen to me. When I'm done, you have the privilege to make your
Minority Chief Whip.
Mr. Speaker, you have to first
Read the standing orders again.
Mr. Speaker, I have read what I want to read, and I've stopped where I want to stop.
Honorable member,
you listen to me, and when you hear me,
will you
Mr.
resume
Speaker,
your
you have
seat?
to hear me first.
Will you resume your seat?
Mr. Speaker, you have to hear me first.
Will you resume your seat?
Mr. Speaker, we heard you in silence. Please move. Leader, no. Mr. Speaker, we heard you in silence. Mr. Speaker, it is only fair that you hear us, and when we are done, after the ruling and the decision to be taken, Mr. Speaker, is absolutely yours. But to listen to us, Mr. Speaker, you must listen to us. And Mr. Speaker, when you are making reference to the ruling of the appeals court,
Mr. Santi, the last one also. We April 5 to 2022. And I see your Parliament. Now, and what you enter there on also Muntaka, Ekokan join you to say, or some no.
Evans, the challenge we have as a country is that if you don't learn to keep to your principal position, in my view, then you are not worth what you are. I won't change my principle simply because my favorite is a speaker. Anytime a speaker, in my view, want to abuse the standing orders, you can always count that.
Was it an abuse of the standing orders?
Yes, he was simply abusing the standing orders. And I will challenge you to go and look at the video and all the things that happened. Look, the reason parliaments are created, or parliament was created, was initially to challenge the king, to challenge the monarch.
Yeah.
That is why, if you go and check the literal meaning of parliament, it is to talk. And that is why in that same standing orders, every parliament around the world, there is a procedure to even challenge the decision of speaker. Because they want to encourage MPs to disagree where they feel very strongly. So two things can happen. You can disagree with speaker, but allow whatever decision it takes to go. When you feel very strongly, you can now come with a substantive motion to challenge the decision of speaker. When you have a speaker who cannot tolerate disagreement.
Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, no, na or disrespect, and so he didn't say anything wrong with it. Gofu Bisa said, I didn't see an MP radio, since you also MP Nidia no Ahanama, with me Apamonefi Parliament was almost say, oh, ye leader, dear, or say, Unya Apotre Kakra, and was a debia Kuma, a D with new side. You can import us, Nayem.
I find it very difficult.
But this one does this,
no.
He doesn't tolerate disagreement.
No, because if he does, go and look at the video of that day. Show me anything that I said that warranted an apology. Just tell me. It's simply disagreeing with you that, Mr. Speaker, I read 106 well. The way you are, the path you are taking, I disagree with you. There's no way that path allows you to set that committee and refer the thing to committee. And you see, in parliamentary practice, speakers are supposed to be like ombudsman. You listen and then you take decision. Where there are conflicting views, then you come in to set the direction. When you don't want to listen to people, when they are talking, you want to like interrupt them. That's not good enough. And you see, I'm sorry to say this. When you want to turn the chamber of parliament into a palace, then you become a tyrant.
Is he a tyrant?
He's becoming. And I'm sorry I'm saying this because this is my favorite speaker. I mean I can tell you.
You whip your members
I can tell you that if there's a member of parliament today in this house who, if I were a Suku fan, will enjoy the reign of this speaker, I don't think anybody will have enjoyed his reign better than me.
I mean, he owes his speakership to your whipping abilities.
Just as I disagree with Professor Kwe, I disagree a number of times with Duajaro. I won't say because Bagbin is my favorite speaker.
Have you told him this, that he's become a tyrant directly? Because you have a clear line.
I have said that several times.
And what is his response?
He disagrees with me, but I tell him that, tell me what chief does, a chief will do in his palace. When he says anything, that's final. That's what chiefs do.
It's a movement stronger than appetite.
Mr. Sanchez, it was party. I'm saying for I didn't down. Speaker of Parliament or Yayan who Amana Brusso, who no Dawson. Meaning, say, power now when you know, a bunu, Baratama, na Montaka, enemy you a Parliament or Namasha in Parliament. Nansa I Babina Swansis into Antidiana Montaka Kana. Obi Onujina one-on-one, give and take. One to Yam Pamano. What is how any crowd with the fence? Don't be both tables.
Gavel.
What they are both tables so there is one chance, Sabi who answer, I'm a Mashame Pamano. Open Maka Savia or Kaya, what about 30 seconds as no career and then the Mashabe Pamano. When he is, when he are about and the Babino, I don't know what to me a bonus and some Buracono. Now some Subraco and Refia Chroma.
But
nti babi won hwani huye na Ghana nyo no kwa na ye speaker na nyo no kwa na be speaker chatwo obakwa na speaker papa nso aba.
That's the Bible can say Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 17 say I was determined to learn the difference between knowledge and foolishness.
Okay,
all right,
why na ju so be sua and say that here any nyansa na
wisdom and madness
na abodam semetem.
But I found out that I might as well be chasing the wind. So what you say? Okay. And now over 18 and
so yes over pension so den nyansa any abodam semetem so yes na tell so aso ha no ho what you hu
was see the wiser you are the more worries you have the more
when you know ba ma ponja
yes it is when it baby now one nyansa baby now how about ho so evidence
na menka tie for say apim peche promo no say ya de bebre na ene abim peche promo no say netie obo star 526 star 4 hash star 256 misremo ajame nye bida
ya ha na mira me kwan na me di djumede no esi me a me di djumede o chia me mu ama na yeti aseni de me dia na ye farisha ne de ka o sha me video me sure say o be subscribe wa like na wa comment maka na fefe e di ama na wa sanso wa share ama fofu hu djuma pa Ghana to be ye Sam Radio Macram.